everybody. I'm Steph.
Hi, Michael.
Today we're checking out Beetle to the Bubble.
Beetle to the Bubble from H-Town Games.
Yes.
So the little town where they are from is something something Berg, and they just call it H-Town for short. Um, anyway, it plays 2 to 5 players, and it plays. Box time says 30 minutes. Probably won't be that long because you can play a short game, a normal game, or a long game, and we have this set up for slightly short on the short edge of games. There are more tiles in case you want to make the path longer. There are also different colored backs that will add different rules to the paths. If you land on things, you are going to get little bonuses, and the other side of some of these tiles offer a more advanced game. So
Cool.
let's see what you do in Beetle to the Bubble.
Yeah, let's look.
So we are beetles. These are our little beetle. They're so cute. I don't even know if you can see the blue. Yeah, you can actually see the blue little beetle eyes and the beetle pattern. And then Steph's cute little pink ones with the hearts. Now, these are stickers that you will place on. So if you would rather have an orange heart or a yellow heart or a green heart, you could do so. Because you can place these little transparent, the stickers are transparent. So it's going to be whatever color
Yep.
that you put it on. Steph equates the hearts with pink, so ta-da, she has cute little pink ones with hearts on them. We start at the milk carton. This is where we work. This is where the Beatles work in the milk carton. Am I right? And after work, we want to go out drinking. What do we drink? We drink like, is that bubble tea? We're going to go out drinking bubble tea. So we have to get to the bubble bar. So, um, so the race is on to beat everyone to the bubble, which is the finish line. So it says start on one, finish on the other, and we are going to navigate through. Now, each of us has 3 cards, which contains instructions on how to move either your beetles or any beetles, including your opponent's beetles. So these can be set up however you want. You could have a line of tiles that is 1 tile wide, forcing you to take this narrow path. You can make them 2 wide. You can make them 4 wide. However you want to do it, you have to get from here to there, no matter how you put these tiles. So, with them being 2 across, but only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tiles distant, it's not going to be a very long game, not going to be a very difficult game to navigate, but it will show you all of the mechanics. So, what you're going to do is, in order, you are going to play 1 or 2 of your cards, and then at the end of the turn, you are going to draw a card. So, when you play a card, you will then do what it says on the card. So, for example, let's take a card at random. This card here says, move your beetle to a white space. There's a little white cloud on there, a little hard to see with the light shining on it. So, I will move my beetle to the next white space in line. I've got 2 paths off of the milk carton. I can go here or I can go here. Hey, if I go here, there's a special ability on it. It says, if you move a beetle here, move any beetle or one or
Any beetle. That's a question mark.
oh, it's a question mark. If you cover this space, now there's a question mark. Move any beetle 1 space. Yes, you can move your opponents backwards. So, um, so that's what those bonus actions are. Now, once I have gone here, that is now a spot on which beetles can jump, including my own beetles if I want. Here's the catch. That's now a blue space because my beetle is blue. So if Steph has a card that moves her onto a blue beetle, boom, she does that.
Or a blue space.
Yeah, if she moves it onto my blue beetle, then she is going to piggyback and she gets to draw a free card. Um, there is a beetle stack limit. A stack of beetles may never exceed the stack limit. And the stack limit is 3. 3 is the number. The number is 3.
3.
3. So, if I were to go here, that is a stack limit of 3. And let's say Steph had a card that let her move to the next yellow space. She cannot bypass that stack of 3 to go beyond that stack. If this were a stack of 2 and we had another stack of 2 here, I cannot bypass that stack of 2 because that, even to move to the next space, because that would temporarily make a stack height of 4 for this stack. Can't do it. So the limit is
You could move
3.
your beetle off to the top of the 2, though.
I could move my one beetle off like that. Now, whenever moving beetles, you move your beetle and every beetle stacked on top of you. Or you can disconnect your beetles. So, oh, Mo is on BGA. That's really cool. We definitely have to check that out. So, that is the rules for piggybacking. You cannot overtake another beetle or stack of beetles if the beetle stack limit would be exceeded. You can't end, obviously, if the total height exceeds the stack limit. At the end of the turn, you're going to draw one card. If for some reason you can do nothing with your cards, then discard one card and then end your turn by drawing a card. So, basically, you're trying to get all 3 of your beetles to the bubble. This is considered a one big space. There is no stack limit here. Matter of fact, if for some reason Steph goes here, I go here, she goes here, I could on my turn move that whole stack back. And what happens? The stack, it unstacks on the milk tile. There are also other spots where you can rearrange or unstack the stack limit. These ones here, they will let you rearrange the stack. So keep that in mind. Take advantage of those piggybacking abilities as much as possible. There are some terrain tiles that are on the backs that we're not using that allows the beetle stack limit to be 4 or 2 or 1, in which case you can't do it. You can't stack at all on the 1 spots. So that should pretty much do it. First person to move into the bubble space wins the game with obviously all 3 beetles. If I am carrying your beetle and we both move in at the same time with our last beetle, then the tiebreaker is whoever's beetle is on the bottommost of the stack wins the game. Now, you cannot move like if Steph had moved a beetle there and I was to move a beetle backward, it's not valid to move someone off the bubble. That's where they're getting to. That's the only space where you cannot move an opponent's beetle. You can't move them out of the bubble because that's where they're trying to get to. There is a team variant where you can play it with teams of 2 instead of 4 individual teams. So that is another cool way to play. There is no hand limit, so you don't have to discard down. You don't have to draw up. You draw exactly 1 card.
Who's first?
Alexa, flip a coin.
Okay. Tails.
Me. So I play 1 or 2 cards.
I could play any number of cards, but
You can play 1 or 2 cards. As I said.
1 or 2.
1. The number is 1 or 2.
I want to play all of my cards.
1 or 2.
No.
No, she says.
Nope.
No.
No. There are things that allow you to rotate the hexes, so that's important to think about.
Super important. I'm going to play this to move on to the orange tile, and I can move anything one.
You should move mine.
Ah, no.
Do it.
No, I'm not moving yours.
Hmm.
And then I will move this one onto here.
You get to draw a
I
card.
can draw a card. That seems really good.
Yeah, it does.
And then I'm going to move mine onto a blue. Oh, look at that. That's so
So I can't go that way.
good. You can't go that way. And I've stacked myself tall.
Okay, I'm gonna move any piece to blue. It'll be like that. And I rotate this like this. Oops. Making a mess.
You are making a mess.
And then I will
I have a question, actually.
move my bug. Right like this.
Whoa. Hit me?
I get a card.
I'm going to move a Beetle 3. 1, 2, 3. I can rotate one.
Yep.
I don't like one.
Yep.
Although it's better than 0. I guess the case is better than 0.
Okay.
That's 1. Now I can't do that because he will just sit there forever. I can't do that.
You can rotate the other way.
Might have to. Goodness. All right, let me back that up. I have another plan.
Oh yeah.
First, I'm going to move, whoops, any beetle to white. Now I'm going to take you away from it. That is one rotate. So I will rotate this this away. And then I'll do the 3 and rotate me. But you know what? I'm going to rotate this way instead. I'm a bad person.
That's really mean.
Well, yeah. I could have left you here. Didn't do that.
Mm.
I could send it the other. I could send it the other direction since you're not in my way. I could send it the other
Do
direction.
whatever you want to do.
I will send it the other way. Did I draw my card?
It's a bunch of
I did draw
cheating
my card.
going on.
No, no cheating.
Yep.
I'll turn it back. You want me to turn it back?
Whatever.
No, it's up to you.
You go in here and move
One.
that there.
That sounds great. Draw a card.
Um,
And then one more. Oh.
I'm gonna move to green.
Whoa. Seems good. Hit me.
Yep.
I'm going to go 2. I am going to go 1 to white. Draw a card. I'm out of options now. I don't believe you have to hit there by exact count. It is all colors, as you see every color on the finish line. Um, Now, last game we played, we did not stack up our beetles all together like that.
No.
You're going to rotate 2 as per your card.
That's it. You.
Moving 3. 1, 2,
You
3.
get all the move
I get all the move 3s. The thing that saved me is drawing a blue.
Yeah.
Drawing a blue, stacking on a blue. Now this one is move across a hex edge to the next available spot, which is great if you're down here and you want to move all the way across. But it's acceptable where I am. I'll take it.
All right. I will move 2.
Wow.
Can you win with your +3 movement?
Yes, no, I cannot.
Oh, I could have gone here. I could have gone 1, 2.
And rotate.
I don't know if that really changes anything.
No, there's a. We'll see.
It doesn't really change anything.
It does a little. Because then it's rotating around here and that puts me farther away. No?
Sure.
I think it does.
Let's do it.
No, I've got to move yellow, so no, I don't.
Well, I get to move to any color, so that will go like that. If I
That
get a
is really
card to
good.
play again right now, pink.
Pink to pink. Look at that. You're catching up. Moving 3.
Come on. You're not there yet, though.
I'm not there yet. So just so you don't change the orientation going there. Drawing card.
Move 1 space, which will move you here. Okay.
Well, that probably takes away my question then. I don't know if you have to hit it with direct count. But it doesn't matter because you just made it possible. So I'm going to move 2 right onto the bubble. Which,
if I had that, though, I could have wrote.
Yeah, because you didn't have the rotate.
Ah!
You tried.
You know what I should have done is split up your bugs.
You could have split up my bugs.
Yeah, that would have been a better plan.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Because if you were sitting here and I moved that back,
You moved one back. Then
yeah,
yeah.
that's what I should have done.
That is true.
Because then he couldn't have won.
That is true.
Because you wouldn't be able to go 1, pick everybody up. And
That's correct.
So that's what I made. I'm not very good at this game. Good thing you didn't vote on me.
Yeah, we did not have any channel points on the line on this game. That's a cutesy little game.
It is super cute. Definitely fun for the family. It's a little race to the finish. Can you get clever with your movement? Obviously, I was not clever at all. Like, should have been a little bit more clever.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna mention she's not moving my single beetle off, and
I know. I didn't even think about it until right at the
right
end.
at the end.
What am I doing? I could have moved 1.
Matter of fact, you could have moved 2 off the top.
What good would that? I mean, it's the same difference. Ish.
Because that at another time you can move 1 back and that splits them all off.
Right.
So yeah, there are ways and interesting decisions that you can use on your turn. Can I rotate a tile and really mess them up? I almost messed myself up because if I had gone, I would have had to have moved hers before I could have moved mine out and stick myself in the corner. I'm like, no, let's move hers first.
Yeah.
Get her off that tile entirely. Yeah. So there are ways that you can do it. Now, the last game we played, it was usually mine, Steph's, mine on top of that. And that lessened the chance that we're going to mess with each other's beetles that much. I don't want to move hers back because mine's going to go back.
The biggest problem is I couldn't get the extra cards by jumping on because I already had the stack of 3. I'm like, well, now I'm only just getting 1 card. So
right.
Figuring out how to get more cards is pretty critical
It's pretty critical.
because you get to play up to 2, and if
So
you
even if you
have
move
2,
someone off, they can just go right back on and boom, they get a card. Did you really do anything? Maybe. You just got to rely on the luck of the draw in that case.
yeah,
So,
I think it's super cute, and I'm glad we got to show it off and play it.
yep, says ages 8 and up. I think it's probably,
You could probably do it a
you
little
could
bit
probably
younger.
do it even younger. It helps them with their color recognition, as you can see.
Yeah,
Um, and it lets them learn strategy and stuff at an early age. And I think that is always super good. And that said, it's not a game where the parent is going to be bored out of their mind. For instance, with something like Candyland, which has it has color matching, but it has zero strategy, where you're just going to the next colored space.
exactly.
Oh, it's to the next blue. Yawn. This one, which blue space do you want to go to?
Right,
Instantly more strategy in something like this. So
exactly.
I would prefer moving kids to these sort of games rather than just going to the next one in line. I guess it teaches them the drudgeries of life.
Yeah.
But this teaches them how to think, and I prefer games like that.
Yeah, no, it's super cute. So check it out. Beetle to the bubble.
From H Town Games.